the Gulf Screen Guild Theater. Your neighborhood good Gulf dealer and the Gulf Oil Companies welcome you to the Gulf Theater, the one place where you meet all your favorite stars. Ann Southern, Melvin Douglas, Robert Young, Spencer Tracy, Carol Lombard, Edward G. Robinson, Cary Grant, and Irene Dunn will appear here within the next few weeks. Tonight, we present Claudette Colbert, Charles Boyer, Isabel Jewell, and, of course, Oscar Bradley and his Gulf Orchestra. And here is your host and the director of the Gulf Theater, Roger Pryor.
Good evening, everyone. When I see tonight's cast and the names of our future stars, there's no doubt about it, the Gulf Theater is the star's own theater. Every star wants to appear here because, you see, the money that Gulf would ordinarily pay to the stars is given instead to help meet the needs of the Motion Picture Relief Fund and to build a home for the less fortunate members of the industry. And now about tonight's play. It reminds me of an experience I had when I was such a small child that a row of trees back of our house represented the boundary of my world. One day I discovered that the level ground fell away from the first row of trees and into a small valley with a brook running through it. 50 feet down the brook, there was a grassy island big enough for me to build a little shack on. Suddenly, I was an explorer with a newly discovered world all my own. In tonight's play, the brilliant Phyllis Batome writes about a group of grown-up people who attempt to retreat to some unknown island, some private world within themselves. What happens to them is the story of tonight's play. We meet Charles Boyer as Dr. Monet, Claudette Colbert as Dr. Jane Everest. I played Dr. Alex McGregor, and Isabel Jewell as Sally, my wife. Our curtain rises in the sunroom of Brentwood Hospital for the Insane on a morning in October.
Good morning, Dr. Everest.
Good morning, Matron. Hello, Carrie.
I'm Carrie Flint. I'm Carrie Flint. Carrie Flint sewing.
Yes, it's lovely, Carrie.
Dr. Everest.
Yes?
Dr. McGregor's wife is waiting in your office.
Oh, thank you, Matron. Hello, Sally.
Hello, Jane. Oh, I couldn't wait at home. I had to find out how Alex came out with the Board of Governors.
He hasn't come back yet. But when he does, he'll be the new superintendent of Brentwood Hospital.
Dr. McGregor, superintendent. Oh, Jane.
They'll have to appoint Alex, Sally. He's done so much.
You mean you and Alex have done so much together? Oh, Jane, I'm horribly jealous of you.
Sally.
Oh, I don't mean the ordinary kind of jealousy. I'm jealous of all the things you and Alex do together. Your work, your experiments.
Oh, well, I'm glad it's only that.
You think I'm silly, don't you?
No, darling. It's no easy job being a doctor's wife, especially when your husband's colleague is another woman. Sally, it would be awful if you didn't trust that other woman.
Oh, I do, only...
It's I who should be jealous of you.
Of me?
You're in love. That means a great deal more than work or psychiatry or even friendship. Believe me, I know.
Do you? Were you ever in love?
Yes, very much in love.
Not with Alex.
No, his name was Michael. We were both very young. We'd been children together. Then the war came. During an attack, he ran away. He was shot for cowardice.
Jane.
For cowardice. No one asked why. No one inquired into the cause. They just shot him, that was all. But he wasn't a coward. I knew that, Sally. That's why I went into this work. I thought I'd try and understand people like Michael. I thought I'd try in some small way to help them. What happened to him could happen to any of us. Our hospital is full of people just like him. Something happens that they don't understand, that they can't cope with, and... Well, they crack up, that's all. But there is a cure. There must be a cure.
You and Alex will find it, Jane. You've helped so many people already. Oh, Alex!
Hello, Sally. Hello, Jane.
You didn't get the appointment.
No, I didn't get the appointment.
Oh, but what happened?
Politics, that's what happened. I'm leaving the hospital. I'm going to chuck the whole business.
Alex.
What's the good of all the slaving Jane and I have done around here? When it comes to appointing a new superintendent, they pick someone who doesn't know a laboratory from a pigsty.
Who's been appointed, Alex?
His name is Charles Monet. He's French or Viennese or something. A foreigner with an accent thick as mud.
Monet? Well, he's written some fine textbooks. I wonder why he left his own hospital to come here.
And if you don't resign, Jane, he'll make you resign. He doesn't approve of women doctors.
Well, I'm not resigning, and neither are you. You're not going to jeopardize your future and Sally's just for foolish pride. We'll go on with our work until Dr. Monet arrives to take over. And then, well, we'll be fair and adult enough to listen to what he has to say for himself.
Dr. Monet?
Yes?
Dr. Everest is here.
Oh, send her in, please. Let me see. Case 22, 3 months. Reflex is normal.
Oh, if you're busy, Dr. Bonet.
Good morning, Dr. Everest.
Well, if I'm interrupting you.
No, just that I didn't expect you to look so... I expected you to be older and, shall I say, less presentable. Well, I'll be brief and to the point.
Yes, Dr. Monet.
I've never worked willingly with a woman doctor. It's been my experience that women are entirely out of place in the medical profession, especially in a mental hospital.
I've always preferred to be judged by my work rather than by my sex, Doctor.
As superintendent, I propose to make some changes. If you can't agree with my plans for you, I think it's only fair that you should have the opportunity to resign.
Just what are your plans for me?
You've been in charge of the male side of the hospital.
Yes, I have.
Don't you think that such a position is most unsuitable? Not to say dangerous for a woman?
It depends entirely on the woman. If she has fear, she doesn't belong in the hospital at all. You see, I believe the male patients are far more likely to open their minds to a woman.
Well, I'm sorry to find myself in complete disagreement with you. I intend to assign you to the outpatients department. That is, if it is agreeable to you.
May I ask your plans for Dr. McGregor?
Why should they concern you?
We've been working together as a team. He might resign out of loyalty to me.
Well?
I'll make a bargain with you, Dr. Monet.
A bargain?
Yes. I'll accept the outpatients department if you'll allow Dr. McGregor to continue his work in his present position.
Oh, your loyalty is very touching. Well, I think I may
Good morning.
Oh, come in, Dr. McGregor.
Hello, Jane.
Thank you for coming. I am very familiar with your record. An excellent one. And I hope I may expect your full cooperation.
If I remain, I shall naturally cooperate, Dr. Money.
I've been discussing certain changes with Dr. Everest.
What changes?
I've asked Dr. Monet to transfer me to the outpatients.
Why? Any junior psychiatrist can handle that department. Who suggested it?
I did.
And I agreed with him.
Oh, but now look here.
The decision has been made, Dr. McGregor.
Charles?
And
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know you were busy.
of course, I'm busy, Claire. Please, would you sit
Oh, you needn't be cross about it. The moving men are here, and they want a bill of lading or something.
Oh, very well. I'll see if it is in my papers. Oh, I'm sorry. Dr. Everest, Dr. McGregor, this is my sister, Claire Money.
Hello.
How do you do? I'm so helpless about these things. I have to come to Charles for everything.
Here's the paper the men are waiting for, Claire.
You know, Dr. McGregor, this is my first experience in an asylum. And when I see the patients walking about, I get the most peculiar feeling.
Really?
It all seems so hopeless, doesn't it?
Well, personally, I find very little difference between sanity and insanity. If you'll excuse me, Dr. Money, I'll make my morning round.
Oh, let me come with you. And you can tell me all about the hospital.
Claire, I don't want you to go to the hospital.
I'll be glad to take you, Miss Money.
Oh, thank you, Dr. McGregor. Goodbye, Dr. Everest.
Claire.
See you at lunch, Charles. Come, Doctor, you must tell me all that.
My sister is a very determined young woman.
Yes, I can see that. And most attractive.
Yes.
You know, I have a feeling I've seen her somewhere before.
Oh, you must be mistaken.
Perhaps I am, but all the time she was here.
No, someone who resembled Claire, no doubt. I must ask you to excuse me now. Thank you for coming. Good day, Dr. Everest.
Clark,
Yes, Dr. Everest.
are you in charge of this ward tonight?
Yes, Dr. Everest.
Did you put the screen up around that bed?
Dr. Monet ordered it.
Oh, he's been here long enough to know better. Take it down at once. If Jerry wakes up and sees it, he'll throw the warden an uproar.
Patient is very sick. Dr. Monet's there with him.
No, he should know better than to do. Oh, Dr. Monet!
I can't see.
Dr. Monet! Jerry!
Go back to your bed.
Screen.
Jerry!
Take down the screen.
Jerry, listen to me!
You're trying to shut me in. You're trying.
Dr. Monet!
back to your bed.
You'll kill Monet.
Jerry, don't!
Go back to your...
Oh, Jerry! Jerry, let him go! Jerry! Jerry, don't you know me? It's Dr. Everest. Jerry! Jerry!
Got him, Dr. Everett.
Jerry, look at me, Jerry. Why did you do that?
Better put him in solitary.
No, no. You know we wouldn't hurt you, don't you? Don't you, Jerry? We wouldn't close you in so you can't see. You're sorry, aren't you, Jerry? Take him back to the ward closet. He'll be all right.
Yes, Dr. Everett. It's my fault. I didn't think about the screen. I remember you told me about that a month ago.
Dr. Muna, you're hurt.
No, it's my wrist. I think it's sprained.
Come down to the laboratory and I'll have a look at it. That is, if you can overcome your prejudice against women doctors. There you are. I think that does it. You're lucky it wasn't a compound fracture.
You made an excellent job of it. Thank you.
Quite all right.
Dr. Everest, why don't you like me?
I don't dislike you. But when someone I meet adopts an attitude, I usually meet him halfway.
You're thinking of that first day we met in my office. I apologize for the impression I gave, but you see, I felt you all resented my coming here.
To be frank, Doctor, we did.
I don't blame you, but now that you've saved my life, I believe we can be friends.
Of course.
That's better. You know, I'm afraid this wrist is going to need a lot of attention.
Well, I'm sure any of the doctors in surgery will take care of it for you.
Oh, why not you?
You forget, Doctor. You took me out of the male side of the hospital. I'm in the outpatients department.
Oh.
Excuse me. Dr. Everett?
Hello, Jane. This is Sally. Alex hasn't come home yet, and I'm so lonely. Will you come over?
Oh, of course I will, darling. I'll be right there.
Thank you, Jane.
Mrs. McGregor's alone and not feeling well. I'm going over to her.
Oh, but perhaps I'd better go with you.
Oh, no, thank you. I'll be perfectly all right. Good night, Doctor.
Good night. Oh, tell me, is Dr. McGregor working in the laboratory tonight?
No. No, he went into town late this afternoon.
I see. Thank you.
Charles, I thought you'd be in bed.
Isn't this rather late for you to be getting home, Claire?
Don't be brotherly. It's too depressing.
Where have you been?
I went into town late this afternoon, if you must know.
What are you up to, Claire?
I don't know what you mean.
You know perfectly well. McGregor.
I must have some social life.
McGregor is a married man.
If I'm not to be allowed any freedom, I might just as well be in one of your wards.
I'm not so sure you don't belong in one of the wards.
Why, Charles.
I said you can't be happy unless you're destroying something that is precious to someone else.
Charles, I'm too tired for a scene.
When I brought you here, I told you that you were not to have anything to do with my staff. If you go on with this, I'll tell everyone about you.
I don't think you will, Charles. Remember, I'm your sister.
Yes, you may be my sister. But if I catch you up to any of your old tricks, I'll not protect you anymore. Do you understand that?
You can't frighten me. You don't dare tell. It would ruin you.
No. It would ruin both of us. This is my last warning, Claire. Leave Dr. McGregor alone.
And so our curtain falls on Act One of Private World. When dealing with problems of the mind, a doctor has to have a very special kind of training. But when we deal with everyday problems, well, we all have a lot of respect for good, plain common sense. Horse sense, our grandfathers call it, eh, Johnny?
You bet, Rog. And that same common sense can be mighty useful today when we come to pick the right gasoline for our automobiles. Because if you stop to think a minute, you realize right away that in gasoline, as in almost everything else, what counts is all-round excellence. For instance, you certainly want high anti-knock. And each in its own class, that good Gulf gasoline and Gulf no-NOx gasoline will give you real anti-knock performance, no matter what roads you drive and no matter what car you own. Quick starting, the same way. Gulf gasoline gets going quickly with the burr of the starter. Other advantages such as mileage, smoothness, and low carbon formation score just as high. Yes, Gulf gasolines give you balanced all-round value. That's because Gulf gasolines are being constantly improved, not just in one way, but in many. So stop next time at your neighborhood Good Gulf dealers. You'll get an even better gasoline today than you got 6 months ago, just as 6 months ago it was better than the year before. It pays to look ahead when you buy gas, to look ahead for the sign of the Gulf Orange Disc.
Now the curtain of the Gulf Theater is about to rise on the second act of our play, Private World, starring Claudette Colbert, Charles Boyer, and Isabel Jewell. An atmosphere of suspicion and intrigue hangs over Brentwood Hospital for the Insane. 3 months have passed since Dr. Monet, the new superintendent, came to Brentwood with his sister Claire. He has turned Dr. Jane Everest against him because of his prejudice against women doctors, and Claire Monet, in spite of her brother's warning, is breaking up the marriage of Sally and Dr. McGregor. Now we find Sally knocking on the door.
Yes, just a minute. Sally.
Jane, have you seen Alex?
Why, no. But he'll be along. Come in.
Oh, he's with Claire, of course. I know that. It's been like that ever since she came here 3 months ago. Oh, Jane, I'm so miserable.
I know what you're thinking, dear, but you mustn't. Claire doesn't mean anything to Alex. Not really.
You can say that because you're safe. You and Alex have your work. Claire can't intrude on that. But the only thing Alex and I share is our love. And now Claire's walked in on it.
Just for the moment, but... Oh, listen to me, Sally. Alex loves you. And...
Jane, I'm going to have a baby.
A baby? But that's wonderful. Have you told Alex?
No, I can't.
Well, why not?
Because I wouldn't want him to come back to me just because he's sorry for me.
Oh, but darling, if he knew...
He's not to know, Jane. He's not to know, you understand?
All right, I won't tell him. Oh, Sally, now what's to be done?
If I could only do something wonderful. Something that neither you nor Alex could do. Perhaps then he'd admire me and think I was important.
You are important, darling, to Alex and all of us.
Jane, I'd like to have Carrie Flint to tea.
What? Carrie Flint to tea? Why?
Because I know I can help her. Because I think I understand her. You know, my life was something like hers.
How do you mean?
I wasn't happy at home. There was no one that cared anything about me at all, and until Alex came along.
You poor darling.
Oh, that's why I think I could help Carrie. Oh, Jane, if I only could.
Of course you could. You shall have Carrie to tea. I'll ask Dr. Monet tomorrow.
Thank you.
Dr. Monet, you will let Sally have Carrie Flint to tea.
Of course, Dr. Everest.
Thank you. It means so much to her.
I understand. Perhaps I understand better than you think.
You know, I believe you do.
Why, Dr. Everest? That is the nicest thing you have ever said to me.
In these last months, I've watched you with the patients. I've seen how kind you can be, and I've come to feel quite differently about you.
That makes me very happy. Now, at last, we are really friends.
Perhaps we are, Dr. Monet.
Good afternoon, Mrs. McGregor. I brought Carrie Flint to tea.
Oh, I'm so glad. Do come in.
I'm Carrie Flint. I've come to tea. I'm Carrie Flint.
Sit down, Carrie. Tea's all ready.
I've come to tea. Carrie Flint's come to tea.
There's a storm coming up. I hope we don't get caught in it.
Oh, sit down, matron. Do you like the flowers, Carrie?
I like flowers. Carrie Flint likes flowers.
Carrie, aren't you ashamed of yourself tearing up those pretty flowers?
Oh, never mind, matron. Cookies, Carrie?
Cookies. I like cookies. Carrie Flint likes cookies.
Carrie, come back here.
Oh, she just wants to sit on the stairs. Maybe she feels hidden there. Carrie.
Better leave her alone, Mrs. McGregor.
You mustn't be afraid of me, Carrie.
Carrie Flint's cookies. Carrie Flint's cookies.
Yes, your cookies. Don't be afraid of me, Carrie. I only want to talk to you.
Carrie Flint's cookies. Carrie Flint's cookies.
I can help you, Carrie. You must let me help you.
Carrie Flint. Carrie Flint. Carrie.
Oh, hey, what's the matter, Mrs. McGregor?
She tried to bite me.
No use talking to her. She'll always be this way.
I'm Carrie Flint. Carrie Flint wants to go home. Carrie Flint wants to go home.
I'd better take her back.
Oh, not yet, please. Just give me a little more time. Carrie, don't you want to stay here with me? With Sally?
Sally. There's no Sally. I'm Carrie Flint. Carrie Flint wants to go home.
I guess it's no use. You may as well take her, matron.
I'm sorry, Mrs. McGregor. I was afraid it was a waste of time. Come along, Carrie. Goodbye, Mrs. McGregor.
Carrie Flint's going home. Carrie Flint's going home. Carrie Flint's going home.
Goodbye. Gone. It was no use. It was no use. It was no use. Hello?
Sally, darling, I won't be home till late.
Yes, Alex.
Don't wait up for me.
No, Alex.
Everything all right?
Yes, Alex.
All right. Bye.
Goodbye, Alex. It was no use. It was no use. I wanted to do something to make Alex proud of me. I tried to help Carrie Flint. What? What was that?
Sally. Ooh.
Carrie?
Sally.
Is that you, Carrie?
Sally.
There's no one here.
Sally.
I'm alone.
Sally.
There's no one here.
Sally.
Alex, where are you? I need you. Help me.
I'm Carrie Flint. I've come to tea. I want to help you. I'm Carrie Flint. I've come to tea. I'm Carrie Flint. I'm Carrie Flint. I'm Carrie Flint. I'm Carrie Flint.
Alex! Alex!
Oh, Dr. Everest. Won't you come in, please?
Is Mrs. McGregor here?
No. Why should she be?
I rang her cottage and no one answered. I was worried.
Oh, but wasn't she supposed to have tea with Carrie Flint this afternoon?
Yes, I thought she might have come to talk to you about it.
No.
I'm worried about her. In her present condition, it's dangerous for her to be so unhappy.
I don't know what you mean.
Certainly you know what I mean. You know why she's unhappy. Everybody in the hospital knows.
Oh, you mean because Dr. McGregor is making a fool of himself with my sister?
I admit that Alex has behaved like a jealous schoolboy. I suppose he thought in some way he might be able to strike back at you. But he's no match for Claire, and you know it. You know what she is. What she's done before.
Oh, then you know she is.
I told you that first day I thought I'd seen your sister before. You said I was mistaken.
Yes, I remember.
You were right, I hadn't. But I'd seen pictures of her. She's Claire Campbell, and Claire Campbell was tried in Paris for the murder of her husband. It was your testimony that acquitted her.
Well, she's my sister. Naturally, I stood by her.
Naturally, but knowing her as you must, you had no right to bring her here. She's smashed other people's lives. Now she wants to ruin Sally's. You must send her away. It's your responsibility.
What about your responsibility?
Mine?
Yes, yours. You and Dr. McGregor live in a mental world that Sally can never enter. That's why she's jealous of you. And that's why
that's not true. You don't know what you're saying.
Why did she want to help Carrie Flint? Simply to prove to her husband that she's as clever as you are. But you, with your reserve, are far worse than my sister. She, at least, obeys her natural instincts. That's more than you do.
Listen.
If you are as devoted to Mrs. McGregor as you claim to be, there is only one decent thing you can do. Get out of their lives. Yes?
Dr. Money, this is McGregor.
What is it, McGregor?
There's been a terrible accident.
What? Where are you?
I just got home. It's Sally. I found her at the foot of the stairs.
Oh.
She's badly hurt. Can you meet me at surgery right away?
I'll be right there, McGregor.
What is it?
I'll be right there. Surgery.
It's Sally.
Prepare for an emergency right away. Come with me. Mrs. McGregor has had a bad accident.
So long, Jane. Do you suppose...
Don't worry, Alex. Here, drink this coffee. Monet will do everything he can. You must trust him.
I've been so wrong. So terribly wrong.
We've both been wrong.
About Monet, too, I mean.
It's Sally we've got to think about now.
It's all my fault. The whole thing's my fault.
Mine, too, Alex. I've been made to see that now.
Monet.
How is Sally?
Your wife was badly hurt, Dr. McGregor, but she'll be all right.
Oh, thank God.
She's still unconscious. If I were you, I would go to her.
She'll need you, Alex.
And don't worry, McGregor. She'll get well.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Dr. Monet.
May I thank you, too?
I'm sorry for what I said to you. Will you forgive me?
What you said was true, every word. I'm going away. You'll find my resignation on your desk in the morning.
So, you are retreating, too?
Retreating?
Yes, like the people you're trying to help.
I don't know what you mean.
Because I told you the truth about yourself, you fight the truth by running away from it.
You said I'd come between Alex and Sally.
Oh, Jane, a long time ago, Mrs. McGregor told me why you came into this work. You fell in love with a man who died because the world misunderstood him, because he ran away.
I don't want to talk about it.
In all these years, you've remained in love with him, afraid to face life without him.
I want to go away.
You can't go away, Jane. I love you. I want you to stay.
Oh.
Yes. And you love me. We've been blind. Both of us, Jane.
Oh, yes. I have been blind, Charles. all these years, living in a ghost world with a ghost lover. Now that world is destroyed. I've got to build a new one.
Then let us build it together. We could work together to help others.
Dr. Monet wanted in Ward 6.
You and I, Jane, together.
Dr. Monet wanted in Ward 6.
Charles, they need you.
You won't go away, will you? You'll be here when I come back.
Yes, Charles. I'll be here.
Thank you, Claudette, Charles, and Isabel. Thanks for a swell performance. And now don't go away, because in just a second we're going to bring on the Gulf question box.
Oh, before you begin, Raj, I'd like to say one thing to Miss Colbert.
Why, sure. Go ahead, Johnny.
Gee, Miss Colbert, you were swell.
Thanks, Mr. Conte. You were swell, too.
Oh, thanks. I wasn't in the play.
No, I was with you, John. But I did hear you sing with Bing Crosby when he was here a few weeks ago. And I heard you kidding with Frank Morgan last week. You were great.
Oh, gee, thanks. Did you hear the advice I gave Frank?
Oh, what advice?
Well, I said that these days most of us are taking extra care to avoid catching cold. You know, overshoes, overcoats, and maybe a muffler to protect us against winter weather. Well, in somewhat the same way, your automobile also needs extra protection against winter, particularly during the present cold snap. So why not go tomorrow and let your neighborhood Good Gulf dealer make a regular midwinter checkup? If you live up north, your antifreeze may have boiled away. If so, your Good Gulf dealer will help you protect your radiator with Gulf's new permanent type antifreeze that won't boil away. And wherever you live, your starter may be groaning a bit these extra cold mornings. And that's your cue to change to free-flowing, quick-starting Gulf Pride motor oil. Also, winter road conditions have probably made your car a bit stiff and creaky in the chassis. So better have it Gulf Flex, lubricated with the new Gulf Flex lubricant. Gulf Flex service makes any car ride easier and steer easier longer. So don't miss getting a Gulf midwinter checkup. You'll worry a lot less and enjoy your car a lot more if you stop tomorrow where you see the sign of the Gulf orange disc.
Thank you, Johnny. And now it's time to pop open the lid of the Gulf question box. Our first question goes to Claudette Colbert. You ready, Claudette?
Mm-hmm.
All right, here goes. Now, what was the first full-length, all-talking picture to come out of Hollywood?
Oh, that's easy. The Jazz Singer with Al Jolson.
Oh, our first victim. You're wrong, Claudette.
No.
The first all-talking picture was Lights of New York with Antonio Marino. So, Claudette, you've got to pay a forfeit. Now, here is your forfeit. First of all, you read this.
Well, that's wonderful.
All right, you read it.
Sometimes singing songs sound silly when Seven Sisters sing Some Sunny Saturday.
That's right. But that isn't all of it. Now, read it again, and this time, whistle the S's.
Oh!
Go ahead.
Sometimes. No, I give
Thank you, Claudette Colbert. I'm sorry our time is up. We had a lot more questions to ask. And so, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget your seat in the Gulf Screen Guild Theater is reserved for next Sunday night at this same hour. Our play is the rollicking comedy I Met Him in Paris with Melvin Douglas, Ann Southern, Robert Young, and, of course, Oscar Bradley and his Gulf Orchestra. Be sure to listen, won't you? Until then, this is Roger Pryor saying good night, everybody, for your neighborhood Good Gulf dealer.
Claudette Colbert can soon be seen in Paramount the night of January 16th. Charles Boyer's latest picture for Warner Brothers is All This in Heaven, too. And Isabel Jewell is now working on the RKO picture Irene, soon to be released. The Gulf Theater originates at Earl Carroll's Columbia Square, Hollywood, and this is the Columbia Broadcasting System.
The Gulf Screen Guild Theater. Your neighborhood Good Gulf dealer and the Gulf Oil Companies welcome you to the Gulf Theater, the one place where you meet all your favorite stars. William Powell, Myrna Loy, Edward G. Robinson, Don Amici, Spencer Tracy are some of the stars who will appear here within the next few weeks. And tonight, the Gulf Theater presents Melvin Douglas, Ann Southern, Robert Young, and, of course, Oscar Bradley and the Gulf Orchestra. And now, your host, the director of the Gulf Theater, Roger Pryor.
Good evening, everyone. This is sort of old home week for the Pryors, what with my wife, Ann Southern, on the show. Melvin Douglas, Bob Young, Ann and I have been doing most of our rehearsing in front of the fireplace in our house in Beverly Hills. We really had a swell time.
Hey, Raj, I know you wouldn't mention this yourself, but I think our listeners should know that the rehearsals were held at your house instead of here at the Gulf Theater because, well, Ann said goodbye to her appendix just 3 weeks ago, and she couldn't go outdoors until today. Yet she insisted on doing her share and going through with tonight's play, her second appearance in the Gulf Theater this season.
Well, thank you, John. It does make me mighty proud of her, but that's typical of the spirit that has made the Gulf Theater. The stars appear here because they really want to. You see, the money that Gulf would ordinarily give to the stars and the writers is given instead to help meet the needs of the Motion Picture Relief Fund and to build a home for the less fortunate members of the picture industry. But to get back to tonight's story, it's Helen Minardi's rollicking comedy, I Met Him in Paris. On with the play. New York, November 1938. The French liner Normandy is about to sail. And in a stateroom on B deck, Kay Denham, sparkle-eyed, custom-built, blonde, and lovely, is saying goodbye to a worried young man named Bert Sutter.
You better run before they throw up the gangplank.
Kay, please. Do you have to go to Paris?
Yes, I've worked and waited for 5 years to take this trip, and nothing's going to stop me now.
But I've been going to ask you to... I'm very fond of you, Kay, and I thought you and I...
Bert, I like you very much, but I don't want to marry you.
Okay.
Well, at least not now.
But Paris is full of Frenchmen.
You mean you don't trust me?
Well, I hope I can, Kay.
Well, you'd better not. It wouldn't surprise me in the least if I disgraced myself.
Oh, really, Kay?
Oh, that's the last call. Goodbye, Bert. Hurry.
Oh, goodbye, Kay. You cable me every week.
Yes, I'll even send you a postcard. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, and Paris, here I come.
Bonsoir, mademoiselle. Voulez-vous commander?
Now, wait a minute. I came in your restaurant because the sign in the window says we speak English. Now, produce.
Ah, oui, mademoiselle. You are the asked to wish for me, your pleasure.
I have the ask to, what?
I am speaking with American. Okie dokie.
Okie dokie. One martini, please.
A chicken.
Say, where did you learn English?
Japanese houseboy from America. In the 25 franc place.
Oh, that's cheap. Considering what he's done for you.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie.
Pardon, mademoiselle is American, alone, and very beautiful. She will need a guide.
Please go away.
Pardon me, may I rid your house of termites?
Oh, thanks. It would be a pleasure.
Go wax your mustache, Casanova.
Pardon, je regrette beaucoup.
I hope he was annoying you. I'd feel awfully silly if he turned out to be your uncle.
So would I. I've never seen him before.
My name's Gene Anders. I write novels. May I sit down?
My name's Kay Denham. I'm on a holiday, and you're already sitting.
Oh, so I am. well, been in Paris long?
No, I just arrived.
Oh, dear. Hello, Gene.
Don't look now, but there's a man behind you with a cough.
May I sit down, too? Miss Denham, may I have the doubtful pleasure of presenting George Potter, the so-called playwright? We're traveling together. How do you do, Miss Denham?
How do you do?
What were you going to say when George interrupted us?
Well, just that I've always wanted to come to Paris, and now that I'm here, I don't know what to do.
Well, how fortunate you should meet me.
Yes, and how fortunate you are not to have met him alone.
Miss Denham, how about dinner tomorrow night? And afterwards, I'll show you Paris.
That's pretty fast work, but thanks, I'd like it.
That's great.
At what time shall we call for you, Miss Denham?
Now, wait a minute, George. I'm sure you know the old saying, two's a company, three's a crowd.
Yes, I'm sure Miss Denham knows the old saying, there's safety in numbers. We'll call for you at 7, Miss Denham. Well, it's 7 o'clock, Gene. We'll wait till 1 minute after and then announce ourselves.
Yes, we don't want to appear too anxious.
You do look a little feverish.
Why, my motives toward Miss Denham are none but the highest.
Ah, a cheap speech, poorly read.
What about your middle-aged motives?
I'm only 36. I resent that.
Oh, goody-goody. Just like the characters in your cheesy plays, you throw back your head and resent things.
Yeah, forget my plays. I've forgotten your novels.
Another crack like that, and
It's 7-1.
Yeah, well, you wait here by the elevator while I call her room and tell her we're here.
Okay. Tell her the lobby's drafty. Maybe she'll ask us up.
Clerk, what is Miss Denham's room number, please?
417, maybe.
417, thanks. 417, please.
Hello?
Hey, this is Gene. I'm in the lobby.
Oh, wait for me. I'll be right down.
Good.
What'd you say, Gene?
Oh, she says to come right out.
Oh, swell. Here's an elevator waiting.
Well, you go ahead, George. I have to get some cigarettes.
Okay. Well, what's our room number?
617.
Going up, monsieur. 617, Junior.
Oui, monsieur. Ah. Hello, Kay.
Hello, Gene.
Oh, you look lovely.
Thank you.
Well, let's go places.
Where's George? Wasn't he coming with us?
No, George had to wait for a phone call from New York. Come on, Kay. I know a little cafe that has the best food and the smoothest music in Paris. Must be the coffee in this cafe that made me tell my life story, Kay.
What happened next?
You're the climax, Kay. I love you.
What did you say?
I said I love you. Don't you believe me?
No. You said it as though you were telling me my petticoat shows.
Okay. Come away with me.
Where?
Switzerland.
How can I?
Oh, when two people really love each other and go away together, doing what they like, that's living, darling.
Gene, I'd really like to go.
Oh.
Pardon me?
Well, look who's here.
Am I intruding?
You certainly are.
So you finally got your phone call, George.
My phone call? I haven't been in a phone booth in months.
But Gene told me that...
Oh, but did you have much trouble finding us, George? I completely forgot to tell you where we'd be.
What a convenient loss of memory. Shall we dance, Kay?
Dance? Why, surely.
Dance? I didn't know you danced, George.
Oh, I have silver cups at home. You'll excuse us, won't you?
George, you dance beautiful. Oh, ouch.
Oh, I'm sorry. My dancing's a little rusty. I won those silver cups I mentioned playing tennis.
I believe you. George, I want to tell you something because I feel I can trust you.
Uh-oh. That's one of my weaknesses. I'll probably develop into an old friend of the family.
Dean just asked me to go to Switzerland with him.
Are you going?
No.
Good. I wouldn't let you go with him anyway.
Why not?
Because I like you both too well.
Oh. I suppose you think it would be impossible for two people to go away together and have a perfectly innocent good time.
Well, frankly, in this case, I know it's impossible.
I think you're a little too wise for your own good.
Well, frankly, I know that, too.
I've changed my mind. I am going to Switzerland with Dean.
Huh?
And with you.
With me?
Yes. I'm going to Switzerland with Dean and prove how little you know about women.
You don't have to go to Switzerland to prove that.
Well, the music stopped. Do I have to come out on the floor and lead you back to the table?
Oh, hello, Gene. I hoped you'd gone home.
Oh, Dean, I was just telling George how much fun we're going to have in Switzerland.
You mean you'll come with me? Oh, that's wonderful, Kay.
Yes, I'm beginning to be enthused about it, too.
What do you mean, you're enthused?
I've invited George to come with us, Dean.
Yes. Aren't you glad?
I'm weak from ecstasy.
Mr. Andrews, Mr. Potter, a toast.
A toast?
Here's to the first train to Switzerland. Come in. Oh, hello, Dean.
Hello, Kay. I thought I'd just drop in and, well, see how you liked your compartment.
Uh-huh. That's nice, Dean.
This train gets into St. Albans at 10:30 tomorrow morning.
10:30. Oh, that's a nice time.
Yes.
How's George?
He's fine, darn it.
You know, some people believe that it's impossible for a man and woman to go on a trip just for the pure fun of a vacation.
Oh, of course. Some people just can't understand those things.
No, some people ought to have his nose yanked through a keyhole.
Kay, I want you to know when I told you I loved you, I meant it.
That was before you knew me so well. Now we're really interested in each other mentally, no matter what some old buzzard might think.
That's right. Two people can have a kind of a platonic love for each other, can't they?
Oh, well, I don't see why not.
Well, that's the way I feel about you, Kay. I just... Oh, Kay.
Oh, Gene. Gene, darling.
I love you. What's that?
Without looking, that's George.
If we keep quiet, he may go away.
We can't do that.
Well, I know, but if
who is it?
George, the demon chaperone.
Come in.
Well, George, what do you want?
Nothing.
I've just been telling Kay about, how we get into St. Albans at 10:30 tomorrow morning.
Yes, Dean was just telling me when you came in that we get into St. Albans at 10:30 tomorrow morning.
Must have been a fascinating conversation. What's that on your mouth, Gene?
What?
Oh, lip rouge. Dear, I was wondering why you look so pretty. Hey, Gene, I want to talk to you about something, if you know what I mean.
Oh, we'll have plenty of time to talk later.
Well, it sounds like a mystery. What is it?
Nothing at all.
But I want to know.
Well, you know how meticulous George is. I probably forgot the hotel reservations. Isn't that it, George?
No, dear, that isn't it. Guess again. Or would you rather we discussed it in front of Kay?
Oh, no, I'm coming right with you, George.
Say good night to the lady, Junior. Tell her you've had a lovely time and that you'll be a much nicer boy next time. Listen, I don't like the setup, Gene. I'm going to do something about it.
What do you mean?
Well, you'll pardon my old-fashioned sense of duty, but who's going to tell Kay that you're married?
Oh, George, you can't do that.
You want to bet?
Oh, but you...
Listen, you're out for no good. To make it worse, I wouldn't be surprised if Kay likes you more than she should.
Oh, George, don't you understand? I'm in love with the girl.
I suppose that automatically cancels your present marriage to Helen.
Oh, George, can't you appreciate what it means to be married to a woman who doesn't love you and won't let you go? My life has been wrecked, but now, through Kay, I'm finding happiness again.
Right out of one of your novels, isn't it?
Oh, go on, be a heel. Tell her I'm married. Then you can start your own little campaign.
I ought to knock your teeth out for that. But I won't because I like you.
George, if you'll only let me tell her later. The right time, in the right place. I promise you won't regret it.
Banana oil. But I'll give you a break, cutie pie. I'll wait till we get to St. Albans and see what happens.
Before the curtain rises on Act 2 of tonight's play here in the Gulf Theater, we have a word for you about the stars. Johnny?
Righto, Raj. You know, folks, the truly great stars all have one thing in common. Your real star performer in the movies, on the radio, or anywhere else is the one who is determined to improve constantly in every possible way. And the same thing, naturally, is true about a gasoline that is a star performer, like that good Gulf gasoline or Gulf no-NOx gasoline. Both these great motor fuels, each in its own field, give you performance that certainly is something to cheer about. All-round performance, too, not just on one point, but on every point. For instance, take anti-NOx quality. You'll be delighted with the way Gulf no-NOx gasoline ends motor NOx under all normal driving conditions. Power, mileage, smoothness, low carbon formation, all score high. Why? Well, an engineer might give you a technical explanation, but the natural human way to explain it is that the Gulf oil companies, as a matter of regular policy, strive to make all Gulf products better and better constantly. And that means that you get an even finer gasoline today than you got 6 months ago. Just as 6 months ago it was better than the year before. To take advantage of this policy of progress, just look ahead, like millions of other motorists, for the sign of the Gulf orange disc.
The curtain's about to rise on the second act of I Met Him in Paris, starring Ann Southern, Melvin Douglas, and Robert Young. It's the next day in Switzerland, and two sides of our eternal triangle, George and Kay, are whipping along a snowy Swiss road in a horse-drawn cut.
Hold it, Dobbin.
You're a wonderful driver, George. Where'd you learn?
Oh, it's easy. It's just like rowing a boat. You just keep the horse's tail in line with the horizon.
You know, George, sometimes you're almost human. And then again, when you see me dance with Superior, I can hit you right over the head with a club.
Well, that Superior look is just plain, simple, old-fashioned jealousy.
Jealousy? Oh, I don't believe it.
Yes. I love you.
Oh, my. Should I say this is so sudden?
Oh, don't let it bother you. Because I've loved other women and nothing's ever happened. Perhaps sometime I'd get a woman if I weren't so placid. I might even get you. Gene loves you, but he'll never marry you. And I would.
Just what makes you think that Gene won't marry me?
Well, he... Oh, I know, that's all.
Has Gene told you?
No.
But you just know, that's all.
Yes.
I suppose I should be flattered that you've told me you love me, a man of your great knowledge and importance. This is the great moment that every woman waits for, that she lives for. You smug little wise guy.
Take it, Dobbin.
You're such a good stage manager, Gene. Snow-covered hills, the balcony, music from the skating rink, the moon, the stars, everything.
And no George. You sure must have told him off this morning. He hasn't been around all night.
Oh, don't let's talk about George.
Do you mind if I talk about how much I love you?
No.
Will you believe it?
No, but I like it.
Come here a moment. There. I love you. Believe it or not, I love you.
Oh, Gene. Gene. I'd swear you meant that, but this is Switzerland and you talk too fast to mean anything. I'm going inside to my room.
I'll take you.
Well, but you mustn't stay here. Oh, dear
Darn
George.
Did somebody call for help?
So it's you, Georgie.
Yeah, Old Man River.
Thought you were going to mind your own business.
Well, I have a new business. Oh, dear, lipstick again. What flavor, Gene?
Good night, Kay.
Good night, Gene.
Good night, everybody.
And don't forget, Kay, you and I are having breakfast together, and then we're going skiing. Gene.
Skiing? Oh, what fun.
Oh, I think we're doing it the hard way. Let's take off the skis and crawl up.
It's too bad George couldn't have come with us.
Is it? I don't ever want to be with anyone except you. Just you, Kay.
You know what that means, telling me that?
Yes?
Well?
Well, Kay, I love you, and I want to ask you to, if I were in any position. Well, I will ask you someday, but...
But why don't you say?
No.
You love me and you enjoy playing around, but you're not the marrying type.
Oh, well...
Well, you don't see me breaking into tears, do you? Why, you couldn't fool a schoolgirl. Goodbye.
Okay, wait. Wait, you're going down the wrong side of the mountain. Kay, wait!
Bartender, give me a hot toddy.
Oui, monsieur.
Have you seen my friend, Mr. Anders, lately?
Oh, no, monsieur. He has been skiing all day, as I have just told the American lady.
Oh, Miss Denham. She returned yet?
No. Not Miss Denham. The new American lady who's just arrived. Your drink, monsieur?
Oh, thanks. The new American lady.
Oh, George! How wonderful. I knew I'd find you in the bar.
Helen!
Why, what's the matter, George?
I think I swallowed my bridge work.
And, where are all the attractive women?
Oh, they're skiing, Helen. You know, Switzerland.
Yes. And I know my husband. I hope Gene doesn't hurt himself. Skis are so treacherous.
Oh, George.
Hello, Kay.
I was never so glad to see anyone in my life. I'm tired and frozen. Order a hot toddy for me, George.
Yes, but in your room, Kay.
What?
Yeah, lying down in your room. It's the only way to drink a hot toddy. When you're tired, I mean.
I see you've been skiing, Miss...
I beg your pardon.
By all signs, this is the one, isn't it, George?
I'm sorry, but I don't understand.
Hey, dear, why did you run away from me? I thought you were dead. I thought you'd skied into a tree.
Oh, Gene, I want you to meet a mutual friend of ours.
How do you do? Hey, why in the world you... Helen!
Yes, darling. Yes, your wife. Remember me?
Why?
Yes, Jean probably forgot to tell you. You know Jean.
This is the place where somebody ought to say, I explain.
Nobody has to explain. It's all very clear.
Well, don't be embarrassed, darling. This happens every day.
No, not to me it doesn't. I'm taking the train to Paris, then back to America, and a man named Bert Sutter. anyone. Hello?
Kay, this is George. I'm in the lobby. Won't you let me come up and talk to you?
Sorry, there's nothing to talk about, George. Oh, will you please stop ringing my...
This is Bert.
Bert! Oh, I'm so glad to hear your voice. I'm sailing for home tomorrow on the Ile-de-France. Can you meet the boat?
But, Kay, I'm in France, in Paris. I'm downstairs. I kept cabling you, and you didn't answer. I was worried sick. And now that I've come all the way over here, I find you've been off on a trip with 2 other men. Really, Kay?
How did you find that out?
They're both down here in the lobby with me right now. I think you owe me an explanation. Your behavior has certainly been most, peculiar. If Mother ever hears this...
I'll give you your explanation, all right, but you have to wait your turn just like everybody else. Send up Jean Anders.
Kay, this is the first time I've been able to say what I've wanted to all along. Will you marry me?
What about your wife?
Well, she's getting a divorce. She's going to marry an Indian.
An Indian?
Yeah, but not the kind you think. One of those different Indians with all the money and no blanket.
Oh. So you don't love your wife anymore. You love me. Is that right?
Okay, if you had any idea how much I love you.
Don't worry, I know. You must love me every bit as much as you loved your wife before.
Huh?
And you'll be even more worked up over the woman that follows me and the one that comes after her. Well,
oh, but Kay,
I'm sorry, Jean. You're good-looking and charming, but you're as irresponsible as a 2-month-old puppy.
Oh, now, Kay,
Goodbye now. Will you please send George up?
George? Oh, listen, Kay, you're making a big mistake. George isn't the man for you.
Are you going to send him up?
Oh, whatever you say.
Okay, I want you to marry me.
I thought that might be it. Anyway, you're true to type, George. And you won't be particularly upset, will you, when I tell you no?
No, I can't be, because that's what I was expecting.
It's a shame, too. I've thought several times that you'd be the ideal man. If only you'd throw away that awful, calm superiority. But there's nothing in your eyes to tell me whether we could be happy forever or for a week. I wish things were different. Anyway, thanks for everything. And goodbye.
I suppose I should enter a plea for myself, but apparently your mind's already made up.
You're the complete master of every situation, aren't you?
No, unfortunately, I'm not. Well, I'll send Bert up.
So, you're willing to marry me, Bert, no matter what has happened in Switzerland.
Yes, I am, Kay.
You trust me, don't you, Bert?
That's right, I do.
And so, trusting me, you start checking up on me when I don't answer a cable.
Naturally.
You come all the way to Paris to see if it's true what they say about Bixby.
Mm-hmm.
And trusting me even more, you say you're willing to marry me no matter what has happened in Paris or Switzerland.
Perfectly willing.
Get out of here, you stuffy little windbag. Get out of here before I crown you.
Why, Kay, this doesn't sound like the girl I know.
Get out!
But this isn't fair. What am I going to tell Mother?
Tell her I slammed the door in your face. All the suspicious, hypocritical. Didn't I tell you? Oh, George. It's you.
Yeah, pardon the intrusion, but I decided to enter my plea after all, and you better sit down because I'm scared and nervous and I'm liable to talk my head off.
Well, if it isn't a human being at last, what is it you wanted to say, George?
Listen, Kay, you'd be absolutely crazy to marry me. I'm certainly no prize. I'm as stuffy and conventional as Bert Sutter and as jealous and thoroughly unreliable as Jean. Your life with me would be a nightmare in Technicolor, but, Kay, will you marry me and let me ruin your life?
I'm afraid I'll have to disappoint you and say yes, George.
Kay.
Oh, I know I'm making a mistake, but you just swept me right off my feet. I have an idea we'll be the most miserable, unhappy, most tragic married couple in the whole world.
Okay, you don't really believe that.
Yes, of course I do.
You know, sometimes I wish I were crazy, too.
Thank you very much. Say, Mel, incidentally, what are you fidgeting for? You nervous about something?
No, Raj, no, it's my feet. They got wet on their way to the theater this afternoon. You know, in some of the streets in California, the California dew is knee-deep.
Oh, what's a little moisture, Mel? Just think of the rest of the country with all that cold weather.
Oh, but I like cold weather. Liked it ever since I was a kid. Why, I can remember going for a drive behind old Dobbin with my grandfather. He put in a big, heavy lap robe for us and a horse blanket for old Dobbin.
Well, Mel, times have certainly changed, haven't they? Nowadays, we don't have to worry about Dobbin, but we do have to think of our automobile, especially when the thermometer drops way down below normal. Up north, you folks will want to ask yourselves if some of your antifreeze hasn't evaporated. And if it has, better replace it with Gulf Permanent Type Antifreeze, the kind that won't boil away. And then ask yourself if your car started easily and quickly the last time we had a cold morning. If it didn't, better ask your good Gulf dealer to put in easy-starting, free-flowing, winter-grade Gulf Pride motor oil. And finally, how about Gulf Flex lubrication service with the new Gulf Flex lubricants? Your car will ride easier and steer easier, longer, if you have it Gulf Flex tomorrow. So better drive in, get that midwinter checkup at your neighborhood good Gulf dealer.
Good night, Bob. Good night, Melvin.
Good night.
And good night, Ann.
What do you mean, good night? You're coming home with me.
Oh, yeah, that's right. But first, Ann, I want to remind everybody that in coming weeks, the Gulf Theater will star such favorites as Cary Grant, Rosalind Russell, Edward G. Robinson, and Spencer Tracy. Next week, William Powell and Myrna Loy fight it out with wisecracks at 20 paces here in the Gulf Theater. Bill, pursued by Myrna, runs away from love on the high seas to the music of Oscar Bradley and his Gulf Orchestra. So be sure not to miss it. Until then, this is Roger Pryor saying, good night, everybody, for your neighborhood good Gulf Theater.
Don't forget to be with us again next week at the same time when William Powell and Myrna Loy will fight it out. A special thanks to the distinguished Woodbury Playhouse for Charles Boyer's appearance on the Gulf Theater last week. And all three of tonight's stars appeared through courtesy of Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer. Melvin Douglas can soon be seen in Columbia's Too Many Husbands, Ann Southern in MGM's Congo Maisie, and Robert Young in MGM's Northwest Passage. Broadcasting System. Myrna Loy and Jimmy Stewart. The Gulf Screen Guild Theater. Your neighborhood good Gulf dealer and the Gulf Oil Companies welcome you to the Gulf Theater, the one place where you meet all your favorite stars. Irene Dunne, Cary Grant, James Cagney, Olivia de Havilland, Edward G. Robinson, Rosalind Russell. These are just a few of the stars who will appear in the Gulf Theater in weeks to come. And tonight we bring you Myrna Loy and Jimmy Stewart, Oscar Bradley and the Gulf Orchestra, and now your host, the director of the Gulf Theater, Roger Pryor.
Good evening, everyone, and greetings from the stage of the Gulf Theater. The lights on the marquee flashed the names Myrna Loy and James Stewart, tonight's stars of the Gulf Theater. William Powell had originally planned to be with us tonight, but for the past week he's been dodging a case of the flu and finally caught up with him. But as soon as Jimmy Stewart heard the news, he called me up from the MGM lot and, like the swell guy he is, volunteered to take Bill's place. That's typical of the spirit that has made the Gulf Theater possible. The stars appear here because they really want to. Because the money that Gulf would ordinarily pay to them and to the writers is given instead to help meet the needs of the Motion Picture Relief Fund and to build a home for the less fortunate members of the industry. Tonight we hear the radio preview of a new comedy by Robert Riley Crutcher from John McClane's cosmopolitan story, Single Crossing. And now, the house lights dim in the Gulf Theater, Oscar Bradley raises his baton, and the play begins. This is the San Francisco office of the Merrick Advertising Agency. As a matter of fact, this is the only office of the Merrick Advertising Agency. As the scene opens, G. Allen Merrick, president, is carefully filing his unpaid bills in a wastebasket, while his secretary makes his last-minute preparations for Merrick's trip to Honolulu.
You better hurry. You've only got 15 minutes before the boat sails, boss.
Everything I need in my briefcase?
Just a minute, I'll see. The merger contract with Williams, Horton, Houghton, and Hatton, your checkbook,
yeah.
Flannel nightshirt,
yeah.
7 razor blades, 2 used.
That's right.
A badminton set and a second-hand ukulele.
Yeah. G. Allen Merrick speaking. Please be brief.
Cablegram, Mr. Merrick. It's from Mr. Williams.
He isn't calling off the merger.
No, sir. It says, my favorite niece traveling to Honolulu on the same boat with you, relying on you to look after her. My final decision on our merger depends on her unqualified approval of you as a partner. Tentatively yours, Egbert Eddington Williams. That is all.
Well, that's enough.
Nice going, boss. Have you ever met Mr. Williams' niece?
No, but she's bound to be the worst-looking girl on the boat. She's short, squat, thick glasses, buck teeth. Oh, what a trip this is.
It isn't worth it, boss. You better cancel your ticket.
No, anything's worth it. You can't eat breakfast food samples forever, you know.
Well, anything else I can do for you, boss?
Yeah, so you can lend me 50 cents for a cab to the pier. Throw in a pair of rompers in my briefcase. Looks as though I'm playing hopscotch all the way to Honolulu. Oh, Stuart.
Yes, sir.
Stuart, who's that blonde girl up there on the boat deck?
On the boat deck? I can't quite see, sir.
Well, she's talking to that fat gentleman. Wait till he stops yawning. There, now you can see both of them.
Ah, you mean the...
Yeah,
that's Miss Williams, sir.
Oh, well, what's the difference? Williams? Did you say that girl, that blonde girl? Well, are you sure her name's Williams?
She's the only Williams on the passenger list, sir.
No. There must be some mistake. This couldn't happen to me, not after the life I've led.
As a matter of fact, sir, she asked your name.
No.
And if you were attached.
No.
Anything else, sir?
Well, now, look. Could you serve cocktails on the sun deck of my suite and ask Miss Williams if she'll join me? And tell her that her uncle asked me to look after her. And when I think of how many times I've used that uncle gag, and the marvelous part of it, he really did ask me about that. I beg your pardon?
Oh.
Well, I thought this was my cabin. I'm sorry.
Oh.
As a matter of fact, this is my cabin, you know.
Please don't pay any attention to me. I'm seasick.
Mm-hmm. Well, don't you think it'd be more comfortable for you in your own little cabin? You know, there's something about one's personal porthole in a time like this.
Oh, no. Any porthole in the storm, I always say. Who are you?
Me? I'm a mirage. I appear daily from 9 to 5. Come along, I'll help you out.
No, just let me lie here and perish. Me and my little lemon. They say if you suck a lemon, you can't get seasick. Oh.
Oh, come on. Upsy daisy.
Oh, don't say things like that. Waves. Everywhere waves.
Courage. Now wait till I open the door.
The way I feel, you don't have to. You can just pour me under.
Here we are. Here's your little bag of lemons.
Up and down. Everything's going up and down.
Can you climb up those stairs all right?
What stairs?
What stairs? Well, right in front of you there. Don't you see them going up?
Oh, yes, I see them. Going up and down. Up and down. But I'll handle them. I've ridden on escalators all my life.
All right, hop on. Be sure and get off at Junior Misses.
Goodbye.
Well, that's that. Just a moment, I'm coming. Now, Miss Williams, this is a...
I couldn't make it. I've got to lie down again.
Now, wait a minute, Moby Dick. You can't come hornpiping in here again.
Good old couch.
I'm not keeping you up, am I?
Will you please ask the captain to go around those waves instead of climbing up and jumping off?
Now, come along. Now, you don't want to stay here. I'm expecting a guest. And it wouldn't look right if she found you in here. Now, would it?
I'll be dead by then. You can tell her it's a wake. Will you hand me another lemon?
You can't possibly be sick. You just got on the boat. Look at the Pilgrims. It took them months to get across.
Well, maybe it's smoother going the other way. Maybe we're going against the grain.
No, you don't understand. Now, you've got to get out of here before Oh, there she is.
Come in.
Come in. No, I mean, shh. I can't have her see you in here. Now, I'll have to stall her or something.
Tell her you're not dressed.
Mm-hmm. Miss Williams, I can't tell her I'm not dressed.
Tell her the truth. Look at me. I'm green. Tell her I only came in here
to what? Get ripe? I'll be ready in a minute. Be ready in a minute, Miss Williams. Miss Williams. She's gone. Thanks very much.
You're annoyed with me, aren't you?
Oh, silly child. I wouldn't have gave you that idea.
Well, you say nice things, but I can just imagine what you're thinking.
Yeah, well, you may have the imagination, not the vocabulary.
Last call. All ashore that's going ashore. All ashore that's going ashore.
What did he say? Let me look out that porthole. Why, it's the Golden Gate Bridge. Why didn't you tell me we hadn't sailed yet?
Well, I tried to, but you and Captain Bligh were having such a rough time of it with that typhoon.
I've never been so embarrassed in my life.
Who is it?
The cocktails, Mr. Biddick.
Cocktails? For me?
Now, look, I asked Miss Williams.
Oh, I shouldn't. I really shouldn't. But I can't very well refuse such a gentlemanly, you are a gentleman.
Well, I have the soul of a gentleman. Sometimes I have trouble keeping body and soul together.
Excuse me, ma'am. I'll bring in the hors d'oeuvres.
My. Isn't it cozy and continental? Will you have a martini? One or two olives.
Well,
Have a cigarette?
Do
you know any games?
Look, do you mind if I go off in a corner for a minute? I want to see how I got into this thing in the first place. All I do, I opened the door. That's all I did. Just opened the door, and there she was. She was all alone. She told me she was seasick. And then I said to her, well, I don't know whether...
What's the matter? Are you ashamed of me? Why don't you invite someone in to liven things up?
Look, all I wanted to do was just go to Honolulu. That's all I wanted to do.
Well, if you want to be alone, why don't you say so? A mule doesn't have to kick me. I can take a hint. Gee, some people are so vague. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Now, look, Stuart, quick. Where can I find Miss Williams? Williams? You know, the blonde's supposed to have cocktails here. Now, where is she?
I think she's in the swimming pool, sir.
Hello there.
Oh, you again, huh?
Well, get you, and that's sarong.
Sarong. I'm very fond of these swimming trunks. They sort of arrest the eye.
They not only arrest the eye, they give it the third degree.
Yes. Look, it's too shallow here. Why don't you go down to the springboard and show me your jackknife?
I can't dive. I can't even swim.
Oh, you can't swim, huh?
No.
You can't, no.
Why are you staring at the deep water?
Oh, just thinking, that's all. Come, darling. Let's sort of paddle over that way.
Just a second. Look at that blonde in the unfortunate bathing suit. She looks like a tired rainbow trout.
Yeah, she does. Silly looking thing. Wait, hey, that's Miss Williams. Look, now, Duck, get under the water.
Let go.
No, if she sees me with you...
Hey, you're drowning me.
Now, stop making a spectacle of yourself. Now, stay down here. You-hoo, Miss Williams.
Let me up.
Miss Williams, you-hoo.
Let me up.
Now, will you stop squirming? All I'm asking you to do is just keep underwater until she leaves. There, now, like that. Under that. Now, it won't be long. It's all right. Now, just stay where you are. Now, okay, she's gone. All right, now, you come on. It's all right now. Where is she? Hey, where are you? Hey, the girl. Hey!
Man, she
almost drowned.
Mr. Merrick.
Wait, I have to get my breath here.
I'm Captain Winterbottom. I'd like to have a little talk with you, Mr. Merrick.
Now, Captain, it was all in the spirit of fun.
In
you know.
30 years at sea,
Everything just sort of went black.
I've never seen a neater rescue.
Everything just sort of went, rescue?
Oh, come, young man. This is no time for false modesty. Perfect beginning for a romance. What?
A romance? What?
Well, of course. Man rescues woman. Love.
No, I don't quite think you understand now here. You see...
Indeed I do see. All the world loves a lover, eh, Mr. Merrick?
Well, there's something you could do for me, Captain.
I know what you're going to ask, Mr. Merrick. You want a chance to be alone with her. I'll put anyone in irons who intrudes on your privacy.
Look, it was a blonde.
2 deck chairs side by side in a quiet corner of the boat deck. A cozy table for 2 in the dining salon.
See, Captain, between you and me, there was a blonde here.
Oh, I understand perfectly. I personally guarantee you won't even see her the rest of the voyage. Mr. Merrick! Mr. Merrick, here, you men. Stop working on the girl. Revive Mr. Merrick.
So our Gulf curtain falls on Act 1 of Single Crossing, leaving the captain in a fog, Mr. Merrick in a faint, and leaving Diana very wet inside and out. Before our curtain rises again, here's a bit of practical philosophy from John Conte.
Thanks, Rod. You know, folks, some people miss a lot of mighty good things just because they never stop and try them. So right now, I'd like to pass along a friendly challenge to those of you who have not recently tried Gulf gasoline. The next time you see that big Gulf orange disc ahead of you on the road, take your foot off the accelerator, slow down, and drive in. Try just 1 tankful of Gulf no-NOx gasoline. See if you're not more than delighted with the high anti-knock performance, the smoothness and power that you get from this great gasoline. And see also if you don't really prefer the kind of friendly, natural service that your good Gulf dealer gives you. And then ask yourself if it isn't well worth your while to look ahead every time for the Gulf orange disc. We'll gladly abide by your decision because we honestly feel that you will agree with so many other motorists all over the country that you will decide for yourself that it pays to make the good Gulf dealer your dealer.
And now the second act of tonight's play starring Myrna Loy and Jimmy Stewart. It's 3 days later, and the captain has made good his promise that no one shall intrude upon Alan Merrick and Diana Hartley. Right now, Diana is shooting clay pigeons on deck.
Missed again. No wonder I don't hit anything, Stewart. You don't throw them in the direction I'm expecting.
Oh, but that wouldn't be fair, Miss Hartley.
I don't care whether it's fair or not. I like to break things. Now throw one over that way. Ready?
Wait a minute, will you? I just want to get out of here.
Well, hello, Mr. Merrick. I didn't know you were sleeping in that deck chair. I hope my shooting didn't wake you.
No, not at all. It's those pixies again. They certainly do carry on, don't they?
That will be all, Stewart.
Yes, ma'am.
Miss Hartley, do you know how long we've been associated on this boat?
How long?
Well, I'm asking you. I've lost all track of time. If you recall, when we first got on this boat back in 1874, I was trying to meet a certain Miss Williams.
And I don't care what anybody says. I like her with that dyed hair.
No, that has nothing to do with it.
Why are you so anxious to meet Miss Williams?
Well, her uncle asked me to look after her. And I must please her uncle, because if I please her uncle, I'll put over an important business deal. I can get my feet on the ground.
You just leave it to me.
Yeah, I said on the ground, not under it.
Leave it to me and everything will come out all right.
Yes, especially my furniture right out of the office. But you can't help me now if you just will.
You can count on me. I'm a good friend. I never forget a face.
Never forget a face. You certainly haven't forgotten mine. You know, no woman will look at me on board. They think you're my property. If I could just see this Miss Williams for a minute, I could explain to her there's nothing between us.
Wait, I have an idea.
Well,
why do you always duck when I say that? You could see her tonight at the masquerade party.
Well, can I rent a costume from the purser?
There's one in my trunk you can have.
Say, that might work, huh? Say, that will work. Miss Hartley, I apologize.
For what?
Well, I can't tell you what I was thinking, but take it from me, you rate an apology. That's all right. A romantic costume. Romantic night, that's perfect. That's all right. Yeah, for that idea, you get a kiss.
I don't think you should.
Oh, no, I insist.
Well?
Not bad, either. What's the matter? Would you like being kissed?
I love it.
I only meant Miss Williams is watching us up there, and I
Oh,
thought
yeah,
perhaps
well, I
you'd-
suppose that makes...
There you are. All dressed for the party. Turn around, let me see.
How's it hang?
It's a little snug. Can you bend in it?
Well, I guess I could.
Try it. I was afraid of that.
Oh, you're afraid of that, huh?
Don't worry, it won't even show when we put the tail on.
I beg your pardon?
The tail.
Hey, look, just as a matter of curiosity, what am I supposed to look like in this thing?
The devil.
Yeah, but I know, but what am I supposed to look... Oh! You mean Mephistopheles? Oh, well, could be. Yeah. I wonder what Miss Williams is wearing.
It's the last word, right out of the Moline Bag and Twine Company.
Yeah, well, you're a great help. All right, I'll find her.
I do hope you have a wonderful time at the masquerade party.
Well, thanks. You know, you've been very kind helping me out like this. I'll never forget it.
I really believe that, Alan. I don't think you ever will.
Well, good evening, Captain. Going to the party?
Oh, Mr. Merrick, what the devil?
Oh, shucks, you recognize me. Hey, where's the salon?
Right there, but...
Thank you, Captain.
Look at that man in that funny costume.
What's the matter here? Hasn't the masquerade begun?
Masquerade? That's tomorrow night. This is the ship's concert.
I knew you'd come back to me. I knew it.
Diana,
Yes, Alan.
do you always arrange such intimate little costume parties?
Well, I have no idea what you mean. Did you have a good time?
Oh, dandy. And I won first prize. Of course, I didn't have much competition.
Tell me about it.
Say, are you sure you can't swim?
The way I feel tonight, if I were to fall overboard, I'd float on the sea and be in Honolulu to meet you.
Yes, I believe you would. I don't think anybody else could do that, but I think you could.
You didn't go to see her. You came to me. Oh, isn't it wonderful up here in the moonlight? Happy?
Yes, slap happy.
I wish I could write poetry. Romance. Romance. What rhymes with romance?
Ants.
Alan, something happened when we met.
Did you notice that, too?
I thought a moment ago you didn't care. But here we are again.
Yeah, two babes in the woods. Wonder if we'll ever see human beings again. Now, you know, your hair looks so nice in the moonlight. Huh?
But it isn't blonde. Boy. Look at those stars.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very nice being up here with you.
That doesn't sound like you. But it's an improvement.
Oh, it's getting chilly. Here, come on, take my coat.
No, you'd be cold.
No, it's big enough for both of us. Here. What'd you say?
Nothing.
Oh.
What?
Nothing? You know, Diana, I guess I might as well face it. Fate threw you at me, and I forgot to duck. Honolulu. Well, this is it.
You know I'm going to miss you, Alan.
Well, I'm afraid I'm going to sort of miss you, too.
Well, we'd better get our landing cards.
You know, there isn't much point in my getting off.
Why not?
Well, because I've lost every chance I had of putting through that merger. Miss Williams' uncle relied on me to take care of her needs, and I haven't even met the girl.
Tell him you did anyway.
Well, Miss Williams denied it.
All the better. Her uncle would probably suspect a great secret romance.
Nah, I don't know. No.
Well, if you want that merger contract signed, and her uncle couldn't refuse a future member of the family.
No, couldn't do that. That's right, yeah, well. No, but suppose he doesn't believe me.
Maybe he'd believe the newspapers. Those men over there are ship reporters, and the one in the green hat is a gossip columnist.
Gossip columnist. That, darling, you've saved my life. I can kill two birds with one hot potato. Now, you wait right here.
I don't understand. What are you talking about?
Well, it isn't important. I just wanted to kill that little item about Miss Williams and me.
Miss Williams?
Yeah, simply because she and I were seen together every moment. It doesn't mean anything. You know how it is on shipboard, the intimacy and all that.
You mean that you and Miss Williams...
Yes, and I realize how interested you reporters are in such gossip.
Gossip?
Yeah, but we'll just keep this between you and me. We don't want a thing like this get in the papers.
No, I don't. Not while we're engaged to be married. She's my fiancée.
If you really know, that's fine. What? Fiancée?
Yeah, fiancée.
Oh, you have a cigarette, chum?
You not only make a play for my girl, but want to brag about it to the papers. Maybe this will keep you quiet.
Oh.
Chum.
Get up, Merrick, old man. What are you doing lying there on the deck?
Oh, hello, Mr. Williams. Oh, Mr. Williams, yeah. Well, I was just...
Well?
Well, I'm a man of habit, Mr. Williams. Comes 4 o'clock, I take a nap. Bed or no bed.
Uncle Egbert.
Uncle? You mean he's your...
Diana, my child.
Well, somebody look at those tickets and see if it says round trip on...
And Mr. Merrick, how nice. Faithful to the last.
Oh, I see you youngsters found each other.
Yes. We looked in the passenger list, and there she was, big as life. Williams, Diana.
Merrick, you're acting very strangely.
He's only kidding, Uncle Egbert. He just can't remember a name.
That's right.
It's Hartley, dear. You see, Mother is Uncle Egbert's sister, and she married a man named Hartley.
Hartley. Oh, yeah. Well, it sort of sounds exactly like Williams and say it fast. You know, Hartley, Williams.
Not in the least. Tell me, Diana, did Merrick look after you?
He wouldn't let me out of his sight.
Reliable. Thoroughly reliable. That's what I like to see.
Now, that's fine. About this contract, Mr. Williams.
I feel so badly, Uncle. I'm afraid I caused Alan a great deal of trouble.
Fountain pen right here you can use.
You see, there was a girl on board, and he was trying to...
Dotted line right down here.
Alan's business was just about on the rocks, and he thought this girl might... Ouch!
So what happened?
Yeah, the fountain pen slipped. Mr. Williams.
Oh, dear. Now I have a blue mole.
I don't want to be rushed into this, Merrick. Besides, it seems to me you're acting very peculiarly. Come out to the house this evening, and I'll give you my answer. Come, Diana.
Williams,
come.
Please.
Don't worry, Alan. I'll fix it.
Don't worry, dear. I know you will.
Oh, Alan, what a heavenly night.
Yeah, I got a heavenly headache. Look, Diana, didn't you know that your uncle always gets indigestion every time he eats poi?
It was kind of you to help him to bed. I'm so sorry he couldn't talk to you about your contract. Perhaps in the morning.
Now, I expect to pass away sometime this evening.
Listen, isn't that music divine?
Yeah, it's beautiful. Do you realize my goose is cooked unless I get that contract?
Alan, just for the record, do you love me?
Well, now, off the record, I do. I'd love to have you and a white picket fence running around my house, but don't you understand that you can't get married. You can't get a marriage license on 10 easy payments.
You're such a firebrand, darling. Don't you think this is a lovely place for a proposal?
Well, yeah.
If one were in a mood to propose, of course.
Yeah, sure.
If Uncle had signed your contract, I suppose you'd throw caution to the winds and demand I marry you.
Look, all I wanted to do was just go to Honolulu.
Well, take a deep breath. Here's your old contract.
What?
These chicken tracks are Uncle's signature. I talked him into it this afternoon. Now go ahead. Propose.
Huh? Well, what do you mean?
Oh, Alan, this is so sudden.
Oh.
You really mean you'll take your life if I turn you down?
Well, no, if you please just...
You forced me to say yes. Oh, Alan, my darling, I'll marry you.
Oh, wait, will you keep quiet and let me ask you?
Well, no, I don't mind. I don't mind at all. I don't mind Alaska for a honeymoon. Whatever you say, darling.
Now, listen, I love you. I love you. I'm crazy enough to be crazy about you. I'd like to marry you, but I'll make the arrangement.
The minister's coming to lunch tomorrow. He might as well pay for it by marrying us.
Now, look. Will you do me just one favor? When the minister looks at me and says, "Do you take this woman to be your wife?" Will you please, darling, let me say, "I do," all alone by myself?
Thank you, Myrna, and thank you, Jimmy. Don't go away, though, because in just a moment we're going to bring on the Gulf question box.
Say, Rod.
Yeah?
Before you ask your question, I'd like to ask you one.
All right, Jimmy, go right ahead.
Rod, do you collect antiques?
Antiques? Well, what makes you ask a question like that?
Well, let me see. I think it's Thursday night. Yeah, it's Thursday night. I noticed an old-fashioned sort of a carriage in your driveway.
Carriage? Carriage? Oh, now, Jimmy, take it easy. That was Jack Benny's Maxwell.
Oh, was it? You're right. How the automobile has changed, huh?
Yes, and you're not fooling, Jimmy. You know, automobiles have gone a long way since Jack's Maxwell was new. They've changed a great deal right in the past 3 or 4 years, too. That's why, folks, in order to keep pace with those changes, we'd like to suggest that you get really modern lubrication service. Now, when you change your motor oil, change to Gulf Pride, the motor oil that's refined not only by conventional methods, but also by the famous Al-Chlor process that only Gulf uses. And when you want lubrication service, get Gulf Flex service, because when you have your car Gulf Flex with the newly developed Gulf Flex lubricants, you'll find that it rides easier and steers easier longer. Yes, a modern car does a lot more than cars used to do. And that means that it needs up-to-date protection, both for the motor and for the chassis. Your car will feel the winter weather a lot less and be in better shape when spring comes if you have it lubricated the Gulf way with Gulf Pride motor oil and Gulf Flex registered lubrication.
Thank you, Johnny. And now for the Gulf question box. Remember, you must answer my questions correctly or pay a forfeit. Ready? Our first question goes to Myrna Loy, who will soon be seen with William Powell in MGM's forthcoming production, I Love You Again. Myrna, what movie star recently took a bow in Congress?
In Congress?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I know. Olivia de Havilland.
That is absolutely correct. Olivia was in Washington for the birthday ball. She visited the Senate, was sitting in the gallery when a senator noticed her, and she was asked to take a bow. Incidentally, Olivia de Havilland will be here in the Gulf Theater next week with Jeffrey Lynn and that two-fisted star, Jimmy Cagney. Now, the next question is for Jimmy Stewart, who is currently appearing in MGM's Shop Around the Corner. Jimmy, come on over here a second, Jim.
Wait a minute.
Yes, I got to ask you a question.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
I'd like to ask you one. You know,
You're going to ask me one?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
A couple of weeks ago, I was listening to the program, and you said something that the first talking picture was Lights of New York.
Lights of New York,
Lights
that's
of
right.
New York with Antonio Marino.
Mm-hmm, that's what I said.
Yeah, well, it was Lights of New York, but Antonio Marino wasn't in it because I saw it. I wanted to check up on. No.
Oh.
How about you paying a forfeit now?
Me pay a forfeit? Yeah. Oh, I don't do forfeits. I give them to other people.
No, you pay the forfeit. Here, I want you to recite this thing the way Rochester would do it. I'll fix it.
To be or not to be? That is the question. The answer, not the question.
Thank you, and good night, Julie, and good night, Myrna. And keep listening to the Gulf Theater every Sunday. Remember, next week you'll hear James Cagney, Olivia de Havilland, and Jeffrey Lynn, who will appear together for the first time here in the Gulf Theater along with Oscar Bradley and the Gulf Orchestra. Until then, this is Roger Pryor saying good night, everybody, for your neighborhood good Gulf Theater.
This is the Columbia Broadcasting System.